Before we get started, I want to thank Alex for letting me borrow his brand new gun. Hasn't had a round fired through it yet. It's a PMR30 from Keltec. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this gun. It's been around for a little bit. It's chambered for 22 Magnum. The magazines hold 30 rounds. I couldn't believe it until I actually stuffed the ammo in there myself. But 30 rounds do fit in these magazines. It's a little bit of a challenge to get all of them in there, but they all went in there. And then there's the witness holes to verify that 30 rounds are in this magazine. So just like usual, we'll take a look at the features and the controls. We'll weigh it, check the trigger pull, and then we'll go see how it shoots. Starting at the front, we have a blade front sight with a fiber optic insert, very bright. There's a Picatinny rail on the bottom. We have our trigger, and then the safety. It's ambidextrous. There's a slide lock. And then back here we have the heel mounted magazine release. And look at that tiny little barrel. It's kind of funny. This gun is an all plastic design. It feels super light in the hands. It'll be very interesting to see how much it actually weighs. 13.9 ounces. And then with a loaded magazine, 1 pound, 3.9 ounces. Super light. Now the trigger pull. Make sure there's no magazine. Chamber's clear. Brakes at 4 pounds, 5.7 ounces. And there's a little bit of take up, a little bit of creep, and then it brakes super clean. And then you can't hear the reset at all. Not bad. Here's my buddy's brand new PMR30 from Keltec. Very first shots. We have 30 rounds of 22 Magnum in the magazine. Let's see if it runs. Wow, very nice. The recoil is a little bit more than I was expecting out of a 22 Magnum, but it is a very light pistol. It functioned perfectly. It seems to be very accurate. The trigger is very sweet, very nice. Awesome gun. I have a BCC zone steel target from MGM Target set out at 55 yards, which is about as far as we can go in this bay. But let's see if I can hit it with this Keltec PMR30. The ammunition is CCI Maxi Mag 40 grain, 22 Magnum. That's a hit on the very first round. It's shooting exactly point of aim. Very good accuracy. Let's see how fast I can run this little 22 Magnum. Really nice trigger. I gotta say that over and over again. If you rewind to the shots that I just fired, you might notice that the front sight came off. But I got super lucky and I found it laying on the ground about 5 feet away from where I was standing. And the grub screws that hold it into the dovetail came out completely, and there's no way I'll find those, but at least I found the front sight. We're back at the range a week later. I have the sight mounted back on with lots of Loctite, so it should stay on now. And I'm sure you noticed that it looks a lot different. I did red battle worn Cerakote, and I think it turned out really good. So let's go have some more fun with this neat little gun. At first I was having a hard time loading these magazines. I was trying to get the rounds in all the way from the front, but it turns out that Keltec made these little cutouts in the lips so that you can push them straight down and then back a 1/4 of an inch or so, and that helps it load really easy. And there, that was 10 rounds.